Welcome to class 2 of financial system. In the last class, we have dealt regarding the components or the basic components of financial system. And in this class, we are going to study regarding the functions of financial system. So, functions of financial system in India are of how many types? There are of 6 types, right? So just go through it. Which is the first is your liquidity function. So we have liquidity function, payment function, risk function, transfer function, reformatory function, saving function, etc. So these functions, or these are the things which the financial system is going to perform. And in this class, we study in detail regarding the each function of the financial system in India. The first is your liquidity function. So first of all, what is liquidity? So liquidity is nothing but something which can be easily converted into cash, we call it as liquidity. And this is the most important function of financial system. Okay, when we say financial system consists of what? Financial system consists of financial institutions, financial markets, financial instruments, right? So we deal with the financial instruments. So financial instruments or financial assets, we say. So these assets are the monetary assets. So assets of money. Okay, money. So function of the financial system is to provide money and monetary assets for what? For the production of goods and services. So let us understand what is this monetary assets. So monetary assets means it's nothing but the assets or those assets that can be converted into cash or money easily without loss of value. Okay. So all the activities in the financial system are related to the liquidity, either provision of liquidity or trading in liquidity. Okay, so make it clear, liquidity is nothing but we are going to convert the money, or we are going to convert the wealth into the cash. So converting something into cash, we call it as liquidity. The next function we see here is the payment function. Okay, so we have check system, we have credit card system. So these are the easiest methods of what? Of payment in the economy. Okay, so financial system offers a very convenient mode of payment for the goods and services. Okay, so you are going to purchase a good, you have to pay for it. Okay, so how we are going to pay? So this facility is given by the financial system. So as we see, there is a check system, there is a credit card system. So these systems are the very easiest method of payment in the economy. The cost and the time of transactions are considerably reduced in this system. Okay, so this is nothing but payment function which is performed by the financial system. The next is your saving function. What do you mean by saving? So saving, so you are going to earn the income. So after spending the expenditure, what you have, so that we call it as saving, right? So you save personally. So there are many people in the earlier days who used to save. So how they used to save? So they may save their money under the roof, okay, or keeping it under the pillow or in the walls. So these are the secret place where they used to save. And why you save? So you are going to save because something it happens in the future, so you need to deal with that situation, and for that you need some money, and for that sake you are going to save it, right? So suppose you are going to earn 100 rupees. So the whole 100 rupees you are not going to spend it. You save something out of it, and that we call it as savings. So best method of saving is you can save it through the financial systems, right? So the important function of financial system is what they do. They are going to mobilize the savings. What they do, they are going to collect the savings from the general public, convert that savings into your productive activity. So what happens, you are going to get some interest, right? So we say money do not give birth to its younger one, but how we are going to gain interest if you are going to save it in a bank? So just an idea, okay? So it doesn't give birth to the younger one. So what it does, it is going to earn interest. How it earns interest? So whatever money you have saved, so that will be channelized into the productive activity. So that is used for productive activity, and whatever profit it gets, so in that you are going to get some portion as the interest for your savings, right? So it is through the financial system the savings are transferred into investments. Okay, these are the three functions. The next three functions are the risk function. What is this risk function? What is risk? So risk and uncertainty, we say. So we have to see the difference between the risk and uncertainty. So risk can be predicted, uncertainty cannot be predicted, right? So so as I give the common example, so for the risk we say is I have taken birth, so I have to die one day, and the death is a risk for me, but I don't know how I am going to die, right? So it may be due to accident, it may be due to your COVID, so it may be any reason. Okay, so that is uncertainty. I don't know when, how, and why I am going to die. Okay, so what happens here? Risk is different from your uncertainty. So we say risk can be predicted, uncertainty cannot be predicted. So here the financial system in India performs the risk function. How it performs the risk function? They say financial market provides the protection against the life, health and income risk, which means the financial market provides the protection against the life, health and income risk. Means these guarantees are accomplished through the sale of life insurance, health insurance and the property insurance. Okay, property insurance policies. So there are various insurance policies. So these policies will help you to undertake the risk function. The next is transfer function. What is transfer function? So you are going to transfer the money from one place to another place. Okay, so as we know, our currency differs from the foreign currency, and I am working in foreign country. I have to send some money to my home country, so where my family is living. So does that currency work here? If I'm working there, I'm going to get which currency? Foreign currency. So that currency I cannot circulate here because it is not valid, right? So it doesn't have any value in our home country. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to convert that currency into the Indian currency or home currency, right? So how I'm going to convert it into home currency? So very simple, through the financial institutions, right? So financial system provides a mechanism for the transfer of resources across the geographical boundaries. So which means financial system provide mechanism for the transfer of resources across the geographical boundaries. Means so there is NEFT, right? So you are going to convert. So these are the things which has been provided, or these are the function performed by the financial system. The last function is reformatory function. What is this reformatory function? A system undertaking the functions of developing, introducing innovative financial assets, instruments, service and practices, and restructuring the existing assets, services, etc. So it is nothing but you are going to modify. You are going to modify. What you do? You introduce something new. You innovate something new. You make some changes. So like restructuring the existing assets, service, etc. So these are called as reformatory function. You are going to reform it. So already it has a formation and already it is formed, so that you are going to change it or you are going to reform it. Okay, so what happens to, why you are going to do this? To cater to the emerging need of the borrowers and the investors. Okay, so these are the functions of your financial system in India. Thank you.